Good morning, students. Today we are going to do the next topic of the lesson, others kind of equality. Yesterday we have done equal right to vote, and you have read the story of the Kanta, that how she feels unequal. So let's continue. Kanta is one of the many people who live in a democratic India and who have right to vote, but whose daily living and working conditions are far from equal. Apart from being poor, people in India experience inequality in different ways. Let us see what this means by reading two stories given below. Each of this is based on real incidents in people's lives and reflects the different kinds of inequality that exist in India. So, as you have seen the story of Kanta, there are many people who face inequality in our country. So, some people face inequality in the different terms. It can be in the terms of caste, it can be in the terms of religion. So, there are the many reasons for which they feel inequality. So, one of the more common forms of inequality in India is the caste system. If you live in rural India, your caste identity is something that you probably learned or experienced very young. If you live in the urban area, some of you might think that people no longer believe in caste. But just look at these matrimonials shown from a leading English newspaper. You will see how important the issue of caste continues to be in the minds of highly educated urban Indians. So the next read the story. Now let us read a story about the experience of a Dalit child attending school. You have already read about Dalits in class 6th book. Dalit is a term that so-called lower caste used to address themselves. Dalit means broken, and by using this word, lower caste are pointing to how they were and continue to be seriously discriminated against. Now let's read the story of Om Prakash Valmiki. He is a famous Dalit writer. In his autobiography Juthan, he writes, "I had to sit away from the others in the class, and that too on the floor. The mat ran out before reaching the spot I sat on. Sometimes I would have to sit way behind everybody, right near the door. Sometimes they would beat me without any reason." When he was in class 4th, the headmaster asked Om Prakash to sweep the school and the playground. He writes that playground was way larger than my small physique could handle, and in cleaning it, my back began to ache. My face was covered with dust. Dust had gone inside my mouth. The other children in my class were studying and I was sweeping. Headmaster was sitting in his room and watching me. I was not even allowed to get a drink of water. I swept the whole day. From the doors and windows of the schoolrooms, the eyes of teachers and the boys saw the spectacle. Om Prakash was made to sweep the school and the playground for the next couple of the days. And this only came to an end when his father, who happened to be passing by, saw his son sweeping. He confronted the teachers and then walking away from the school holding Om Prakash's hand. He said loudly for all of them to hear, "You are a teacher, so I am leaving now. But remember this much, master, he will study right here in this school, and not just him, but there will be more coming after him." So this was the story of Om Prakash Valmiki, and you have seen that how he has been treated just because of his caste, just because he was Dalit. So this was the thing, that people face inequality in our country due to the different reasons. So this was the first story. Second story is also given here, that is also based on their religion. Second story you can read by yourself, and next we will do the next topic after doing this story. So read this second story and make clear the